Hi guys, Squirrel here, and I'm back in Duisburg, if that's how you say it. I keep getting picked up on my pronunciation, my German pronunciation by Germans. I do apologise for that, if I don't say things the way you guys do, I'm sorry. But I am in Duisburg, that's how I'm going to say it, which is near Dusseldorf, or Dusseldorf, I don't know how you say that either. This is where I ended last time, if you remember. And one of the things I did promise you guys is that the next video would be in the daytime. But, as you can see, it is daytime. It's a nice sunny day. However, I'm going to do something a little bit different. You see, I've built up enough money. I've built up enough money for a couple of things. Firstly, I can pay this loan off. When I pay this loan off, I can then get another loan, which kind of sounds crazy. But, what I want to do is to get a couple more slots in the garage, get a couple more drivers, get a couple more trucks, so I've got a full suite of 5 drivers. And another thing which has been bugging me since the start of this game, I've got a MAN truck here and a MAN truck there. So Georgia and Tina are both driving MAN trucks. And what I want to do is have a full Scania lineup. Yeah? A full female Scania lineup going on here. And they're all going to be either white or black MAN trucks, and I'm then going to have a paint job on my truck. I'm going to go for the whole squirrel black and white thing. You know my logo, which is black and white? That's what I'm going to do. I've got to bring the squirrel theme to Euro Truck. Okay, so let's get to business. The first thing is the bank. Let's repay this loan off. Account balance 37,000, not for long, because I'm going to get a 320 and I'm going to get an 80, and that's the most I can borrow. They won't let me borrow any more money. These bank managers. Now then. In order to get Tina and Georgia some new Scania trucks, I am going to have to take over their truck. So let's go to company manager, truck manager, and Georgia's currently driving this black one. So I'm just thinking about the colours of these things. Let's drive this. 18 hours, that's a bit long. Whoops, what did I just click? 7 hours, that'll do. Let's replace Tina's MAN truck, MAN truck, with a nice Scania. Where am I? Duisburg. No, I'm back in... I could go there, doesn't really matter, does it? I'm going to visit a Scania dealer. There's one up in... Is it Aberdeen? Bloody map. Well, let me scroll. Let's go here. I normally go to here. This is where I've bought all my Scanias. Hanover. Let's go to Hanover. Right, now, this is the way I'm going to do it. My good drivers, Tina and... Here we are in the Scania dealer. My good drivers, Tina and Georgia, are going to get nice trucks. But the 2 new people I'm going to hire are going to have to suck it up because I can't afford nice trucks right now. So they're going to get these things. They're going to get the R360s. You can see down here the label R360. And that's because they've got a 360 brake horsepower engine. But they only cost 87,000. Compare that with one of these things, an R420, which costs 147. However, if you go over here, you can see these things are 500 for only 125 and the twin rear axle, which means these are good for carrying heavy loads. Now, if you remember, Tina and Georgia have got quite a few skill points, so they can take large cargoes long distances. So I'm going to give those 2 one of these things, a 500 brake twin axle truck, which I think they'll enjoy. I think they'll like that. But first I'm going to customize it. Here we go. Now the question is, do I give them a white truck? Or do I give them a black truck? Well, it looks like I can't give them a black truck. I'm not allowed. I can give them perfect white or poached ivory. Quite obviously it's going to be perfect white. That'll do. I'm not going to make any other changes. They're just going to have to take it as it is. I think they'll be happy with that. I mean, going up from a MAN truck to an R500 white Scania, I'd take that any day. So that's going to be a 75 grand trade-in. Let's do it. Ouch, it hurts. Congratulations, you now own a nice white Scania. I'm sure the camera could go a little bit quicker. It does look good though, doesn't it? A white Scania. It's never going to look bad. Yeah, she's going to love this. She is going to love this. She can find a way of paying us back later. Okay, right. Let's get out of there. And truck dealers. Nope, not truck dealers. Company manager. Truck manager, that's what I want. So, here we go. So currently Tina's got my Scania. That's fine. I'm going to swap this Scania out next. So we'll take George's Scania. And we'll go to a truck dealer. And we're going to nip back to Hanover. And we're going to buy the same thing. Loading, loading, yep. We know what that looks like. R500 please. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, I'm back already. Now when I've got 5 trucks, they'll let me actually order online, but right now they don't trust me enough. Which is fair enough, I guess. Even though I'm paying in cash, you'd think they'd actually trust me. Nice. This is going to look good. Trade that in. Let's have a look at the outside of this thing. Oh, that is a beautiful truck. That is something else. Really, really nice. But I'm not going to be driving that. So let's go back to the company manager. And truck manager. Now, Tina's currently got my truck, so I'm going to get in that. Thank you, Tina. Sorry, but you're not having it. So look at the lineup now. We've got a white 500 Scania that Tina's in. Another white 500 Scania that George is in. And a black and gold, soon to be resprayed, R500 with a few extras. I've got to admit, the boss has some perks. Okay, some nice beacons, footplate mirrors, nice bit of trim. Yeah, but I'm the boss. I'm allowed to do these things. Now then, oh, I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to upgrade. Whoopsie, sorry about this. I need to upgrade my garage, buy 2 more slots. So there we go, that's the lineup now. And upgrade 80 grand. And for 80 grand, you check this out. This is like Eddie Stobart now. Look at the size of this thing. It's a monster. Great camera. I'm impressed. 80 grand took me from a little bicycle shed to an absolute monster of a place with five garage entrances and a fuel. Look, on-site fuel. Epic. Truly epic. There's my truck inside. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we need 2 more trucks and we need to get some people in them. So let's go. Click on that. And it's got to be the Scania. See, if we click buy online, it says, this is for trusted customers only. You need to own at least 5 trucks before you can buy online. Yeah, turning up in cash for 3 trucks apparently isn't good enough. Back to Hanover. Now we're going to buy a couple of the cheap Scanias this time, the R360s, but we're going to get them in white. Keep the cost down. Doesn't matter because the drivers who are going to be in them are pretty basic anyway. They're not going to be very skilled up. I can always upgrade them later or trade them in. Let's customize that. Let's go white. I mean, to be honest, it looks pretty decent. You can't flipping complain with this. List price 86. I'm going to purchase for 86. Do I want to drive? No, I don't want to drive my truck. I want to put it in that slot there. Yeah, you deliver it to Felixstowe. And I'll tell you what, mate, while we're here, we'll buy another one. Why can't he do me a discount? Yeah? Buy 2 for 10% discount. That'd be awesome. Look at this lineup. It's beast mode. Love it. Let's get out of that. And what we need now is a couple of drivers. Well, he's got a good rating, 2.5. The rest of them are shit, but it's got to be a woman. It's a female trucking. Oh my god, look at Bridget. Wow. I gotta say, there's a few people in Basildon that look like her. Katrina, it's got a nice name, Katrina. She doesn't look very trustworthy to me. But then again, neither does Lucas. But they have got a 1.7 rating, that's not bad. I don't know what to say about Matthew. Some of the people are dodgy. Really dodgy. Marianne, she looks like a friendly person, but her rating's only 0.8. She's got a couple of points. I mean, I'm going to skill them up anyway. Should I get them cheap and then skill them up? Right, there's not a lot of choice. Right, so we've got Marianne, who's 0.8, got 2 points, looks trustworthy. How much she cost? 13 per mile, 288. And we got Katrina. She hasn't got any points. Oh no, she has. She's got them. Oh, that's rubbish. Right, I'm going to get Katrina. That's for sure. So you can drive that one. And who did it swap in? Sophie. So the choice is Sophie or... Where's she gone? Marianne. Marianne looks friendly, I gotta admit, but what are the points? They both got the same rating, so it's not really down to that. She's got a point in eco. Point in... I'm going to go with Marianne. I'm going to go with my instinct here. I think she'll do me proud in the end, Marianne. Okay, and I think we're done. I think we're done. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the lineup. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Obviously, I need to leave some money in the bank because the bank loans are going to go through. These guys aren't going to bring in much money initially, but these two normally pull in decent money. But hopefully with their new trucks, they're going to do an extra special job for me. Driver rating 5.0. She's good. 3.3. 1.7, 0.8. We need to bring that up. I'll tell you what I do need to do. Check out these people's skills. Now she's focused on long distance. That's no good anymore. She needs to focus on... I'm going to go with eco because she's got a small tank now. And Georgia, I'll probably leave her until she's maxed out and then go for eco. Katrina, you need to do long distance, you two. That's what we need to focus on, ladies. The only thing missing now is my truck. Needs repainting, but I don't want to do that just yet. I'm going to pick up a job first, I think. Because like I say, I've obviously got these payments to make, which are, what's that, £7 a day, which is horrendous. But that's the price. It's an investment after all. £7 a day. I've got 34 in the bank, so I'll just leave that because it's going to cost me about 26 grand, I think, to actually get a respray. Now, unfortunately, that has landed us back in bloody Felixstowe, so I'm back in my... Look at this. Look at this. Unfortunately, there's never anybody here. And people... What are they leaving the boxes everywhere for? And the cables? Can I get some staff in here to tidy up? It's a freaking mess. It's 5 PM. According to the clock. Let's reverse out of here. I did say I'd do a daytime job. Hang on, I've got a full tank. I don't need to fill up, do I? I'll tell you what I could do. I could just go... I could sleep in here, couldn't I? Why not? Sleep in my garage at night. It's about time I slept in my own place. Let's get some rest. Let's get a bit more rest. I wish you could tell it rather than doing a full rest. I wish you could say, you know, go to sleep until 6 AM. Because I didn't need to sleep all the way till 11 AM, did I? Drivers are bringing some money in. Okay, it's a nice day in Felixstowe. It's time to take a job. Look at this. This place is epic. Let's see what jobs we've got available, shall we? Right, let's have a look in the job market. I don't know what's going to be going from Felixstowe. Pretty boring stuff by the look of it. Nothing terribly exciting there, is there? Apart from that thing. She's going down to Lyon. That could be amusing. Taking that across the ferry could be amusing. That's going down to Milano, which I've been to before. Dresden. Carlisle? I've been to Carlisle. I would like to get a new city if possible. That's a new one. Dortmund. I'd like to stick in England if I can. Cambridge. I could just take some ice cream to Cambridge. It's not paying very much. But hopefully when I get to Cambridge, I'll... Yeah, let's do that. Let's take some ice cream to Cambridge. What the hell? Let's do something different. Must remember to drive on the left. I can't see very well out of my right-hand window, can I? Where are we going? Right. Jump the lights. Oh, come on. Come on. I went through an amber. £280 fine. Isn't it normally more than that? That was ridiculous. They're very harsh. I like how there's a camera on every single... Hello? My engine just randomly cut out. I like how there's a traffic light camera on every single traffic light. I might show you a trick later. I can actually avoid traffic light cameras. It's something I worked out. It's not strictly legal. In fact, it's not legal at all. But it can be useful. Where's the ice cream? You just leaving the ice cream outside? Is that what you do? Let's pop over to Cambridge with this. So what I've done is... Obviously I've brought in the nice weather. Whoops, what am I doing? I've got rid of the winter mod, which is fun. I mean, it's great driving in winter. It's fun, no doubt about that. But, you know, like to mix it up a little bit. So what I thought I would do... Come on, people. Is get rid of it for a little while. Go for a bit of summer. And also I have... You know, I told you about the... In the last video, I told you about the winter... the trailer with the sports cars on the back. I've got that deployed. So hopefully at some point we shall see a job taking very expensive sport cars. You're all going left. What are you doing? going left as well. Shouldn't be a very long drive. What is it? 88 miles? Absolutely nothing at all. So Felixstowe, as you probably know if you're from England anyway, Felixstowe is a coastal town. It's a lot of shipping here. A lot of import-export goes on at Felixstowe. Hence why you can see all those cranes over there at the docks. See all the containers? Big international shipping port is Felixstowe. Not a particularly brilliant place. I mean, not pretty, you know. Not like some of the other towns in this game. But then if you go to some of the other... Is it Dresden? That's quite industrial as well. In Germany. Some people have asked me, while I'm on the subject of questions, is that a speed camera? That's a speed camera. They're called Spec... Oh, 30. Bloody hell. They're called specs in England. S-P-E-C-S. And they're an average speed camera. So they're pretty hard to avoid because they can see through fog and rain and night and all this kind of thing. And they just read your registration plates and then they read it again further along, and if your average speed is over the limit, you get a ticket through the post. No flash, no warning. Well, as in, no warning that you've broken the speed limit anyway. You could easily go through 4 of these in a day, get home, and a week later you've got in the post 12 points on your license and a ban. It's that crazy. You know, it's not like when a policeman pulls you over, says, I'm going to book you for speeding. The first thing you do is be really cautious about the speed you're going. But with these things, you don't even know you've been done. But they are very effective. People don't speed through them, that's for sure. Because they know they can't avoid them. It's not like avoiding a Gatso camera with the radar where it flashes at you. You can just slow down for them. As soon as you go through it, you can then speed up. The average speed cameras. Down near south of England, there's a section of about 7 miles of average speed camera on the road down to Southend-on-Sea. And they've limited it to 50 miles an hour. And people do 50 all down there. And you know what? It actually improves the speed of the carriageway. Because you've not got people, you know, gunning it down there, hitting the brakes, speeding up. None of that. Everybody moves more quickly, bizarrely enough. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong lane. In the wrong lane. So I'm going to get back to the question I was originally talking about. I do this a lot, don't I? I start talking about one thing and then start talking about something else. Oh fuck, I need to tip it. I was scratching my nose, not concentrating. And the thing nearly went over. Bye-bye, Felixstowe. Income. Here we go. That's good. 2,600 from Georgia. She likes a new truck that much. She's bringing in the bacon already. That's good news, people. Obviously, I'm going to run at a bit of a loss on the other two until they skill up a bit. Once they've skilled up, I shall start earning good money from them, no doubt about that. Once they're up to Tina and George's level, I want to get enough money, obviously, to try and pay back the massive loans I've just taken out. Yes, so, finally getting back to the point. It's going to rain. He says diverging again. I'll put my wipers on in advance, but it's going to rain. People say to me, there you go. People say to me, why do you not play music? Why do you not put the radio on? Well, it's like this. When you put YouTube videos up, you've got to be very, very careful about using copyrighted music and getting in the right lane as well. You've got to be very careful about using copyrighted music in videos. So unfortunately, when I make these journeys, I can't listen to music because I'm recording them live, so I can't record it with music because if I upload the video, I risk getting a copyright strike. So I've got to drive along, effectively talking to myself and you guys without any music to listen to. Which of course, is, as you know, if you play music, it kind of makes the journey go a bit more quickly and a bit more pleasantly. So it's slightly annoying, but I get used to it. However, I have thought of a cunning plan. Speed cameras. And you'll like this cunning plan. But I want to know if you guys are okay with it. Classical music Oh, there's a camera. There's a camera. Classical music is not copyrighted as such, because the pieces, the works are more than 50 years old, so there's no copyright on them. Which means if I put a classical piece up, if I drive along listening to some classical music, and I have quite a few, I have quite a big collection of classical music as it happens. I have some good stuff as well, not boring stuff. Personally, if I'm driving, I like to listen to all kinds of stuff. Classical, rock, you know, you name it. Depends what mood I'm in. But the only thing I can really put out in these videos would be classical music. So would you rather, and this is a question for you guys, would you rather I drove along without any music at all? Or would you rather, and this could get interesting actually, so let me know, I could put some classical music on and I could tell you what the classical piece is before the video. Hey, Katrina's brought him £281. Go Katrina. So you might learn something and you might hear a piece of music that you actually like, because there is some really good classical music out there, some really good classical music. And I listen to quite a large selection of it. Which is another thing about me that you probably didn't know. I know you guys like to know things about me. So that's one of them. Would you like me to play classical music and tell you what the piece is? If you play War Thunder, yeah, there are during the I can see the entrance there. Look, see it on the left then. Got a quick glimpse of the target. If you play War Thunder in the menu, when it's flying around your planes in the garage, there's a couple of classical pieces playing there. I could play those, and I could even tell you what they are. If you played War Thunder, you might like those classical pieces, and I could put those in the video for you. And I wouldn't get a copyright strike. So, let me know, anyway. I've waffled on about that, it's a bit too long now. Let me know if you want me to put some music in this, or just drive along, just me, the truck and you, and the rain. Typical English weather. And when I get some more money, because I'm up to, well, I was on 40 grand, I'm now on 34 because I've just had a bloody bank loan taken out. When I get a little bit more money, I'm going to take a nice long job, get some good money, you know, sort of 30, 40 grand. And then I'm going to treat myself to the final reskinning. Which is, this truck is going to have a paint job. But I am tempted to wait until I get to level 20, because at level 20 I unlock another paint scheme. And I don't know what it looks like, so it could be awesome. I mean, the ones I've got now, there are a couple of really good ones in, but at 20 I'll get another one. And if I paint now and then hit level 20 and it unlocks a really cool paint job, I might kick myself. But either way, I'm going to go with the kind of black and white theme, because it has been deemed so. I don't think I'm going to add any colour in there, but I might be tempted to add a splash of some kind of, I don't know, a little bit of twinge of a bright colour, like a red or a green or something. But mostly the truck's going to look black and white. And that's going to be the company theme. The company theme of Trucking Nuts Company. Nearly at the destination now. Just going to get off further down here. This ice cream is getting delivered on time. Mr. Whippy. The children will be happy because they can now buy their ice cream in this rain. Shit, where are we getting off? This lane? I think we're on this lane. Looks like it. Whoops. Knocked my lights off while I was trying to knock my indicator off. This road feels slippy. I think I might have spilled ice cream on the road. Here we are, Cambridge. Do you know what? I was about to look right then. I'm so used to driving on the European roads these days. Oh. Is he stopping? Why are they stopping? He's not stopping. He's stopping, he's letting me out. That's confusing. Okay, this just got ugly. He's let me out and he's sitting there, so I'm just going to go through here. Just so he doesn't feel all hurt about that. That was weird. One car let me through, the other one didn't, and then the other two opposite just got stuck waiting at the junction. AI is so simplistic at these junctions, it really is. The thing is, I've got to remember these speed limits are in miles per hour, not kilometers per hour. Again, it's a problem. I keep driving in Europe so much, I get used to driving on the right and kilometers per hour. And also my dashboard shows kilometers per hour, so I have to keep looking at my my little sat-nav display there that shows miles per hour on it. I wonder what time of year it is, because I'm just looking on the left here, there's sunflowers everywhere. It kind of implies it's summer. Not that the game has seasons, but there's leaves on the trees, so it's definitely summer. Oh, cheeky speed camera there, look. Oh, that's so wrong. That was grey on the back and yellow on the front. And they're not like that. They're yellow all over. Looks like I might have somewhere to discover here. Another recruitment agency to the list. Sure is a miserable day. I don't think I'm going to need to rest. I should be able to pick up another job. Hopefully I can get something decent this time. Particularly dull selection last time. Can't see out of their mirrors very well. Look at the water all over the glass. You just can't see. Alright, love. That's a horrible coloured car, by the way, love. Just so you know. She's not bothered. She's ignoring me. She's blanking me. Some women do that, you know. Just blank you. Stick my head out the window. Will I get wet? Hello. Damn it. Let's get alongside there. Right. Right, mate. Hello? Could you tell me the directions to the ice cream factory, please? No? What the hell is he carrying? Is that grain or something? He's not very chatty. They're not very chatty, are they? These Cambridge people. Oh, is he letting me go? No, he's just trolling me. I don't think anybody behind me is going to get to go through these lights. I think this is where we're delivering. Yep. There's a forklift over there. I'm going to go in this way, I think. What on earth is that? Oh, bottles. Easy. Not too fast. That's the key. I think I got that wrong. Perspective was a little bit off for me though. That's better. Come on, keep going backwards. Nearly. Come on. Straighten it up. Surely that's it. Serious? It's not perfectly straight. It's only ice cream, it'll do. They're not paying me enough to park it straight. Ah, I didn't realise I was so far for 20. In that case, I may just have to have that paint job before I get to level 20. I'm not waiting that long, I don't think. Okie doke. Right. Let's have a quick look at the job market. In Cambridge, it's dull as dishwater. I'm not going to Rostock again. Or Milano. Or Berlin. It's not great, is it? It's not great, people. It's not exactly exciting cargo. I'll have to have a think. Decide where to go on the next one. I might just drive to somewhere more interesting. Is there anywhere to discover around here before I go? No, surprisingly enough. Not a lot here. Not a lot here. Oh, London. Wow, I've never been to London. Holy shit. That's amazing. It's only down the road. Down the M11. That's actually correct. I used to live around this area. Or about here on this map, I guess. I used to live around though. That is the M11 to London. M25 goes all the way around. That's correct. There is actually another road on the inside, the A406, which is like an inner ring road. You know what? I think I might drive down to London, discover that thing, and see if there's any decent jobs out of London. Presumably there's going to be more choice out of London than out of Cambridge. But that will have to wait for the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this one. It's not exactly a nice day in Cambridge, but hopefully on the next video I'll be in London. It'll be nicer with a better job. Take care, guys, and happy trucking.